Hello, lovely loves. I hope that my volume is working because I have, the last time I did this, the volume didn't work, and I don't know why, and I really don't have a lot of time to really, make videos and how we're going to act. I mean, we are just making decisions all the time. So, the point of the conversation is when you're making all of these decisions that you're going to make all day, where are you making them from? And I've probably talked about this in other ways, but the underlying meaning is don't do anything out of fear. And so it's almost like, okay, if you're in fear, then is it better to just be in a state of inaction then, is kind of almost the question. Because when you're acting based from fear, you can bet that whatever you're doing is going to cause you even more fear. So it's almost better to do nothing when you are acting out of fear. And this is different than, I'm not saying this in the sense of fight or flight mode. Like if you have I don't know, if you're randomly in Africa and a cheetah starts chasing you, you're afraid because you see a cheetah chasing you or something. You're not gonna just, I'm gonna just stand here frozen. That's not what I mean. That is a natural inclination to, I'm gonna save my body self. So I'm going to save this body, and I'm gonna, try to get into a place where I can save this body. So I mean, that's different. The fight or flight, the feeling that you have that is fight or flight, that's not fear. That's actually just part of your natural I don't know what happened, but I just got a call. So, and I had to not answer the call so I could finish this. Okay, so when you're in a situation and it feels like it's a fight or flight mode, it's your natural, inclination to save yourself. It's your natural drive, and I can't even think of the word. It's just a part, you could call it your reptilian brain. That's just a part of evolution that is to sustain you, but it has nothing to do with when you're basing larger decisions on fear. That would be a situation like vaccinating your children. That's a larger situation that you're deciding to do something and you're basing it off of fear, because you're basing it off of, they're going to die of this dangerous disease if I don't. So I'm afraid that they're going to die. I mean, I'm not saying that that's the case for every person in every situation, but I'm using it as an example. Or maybe you decide, I don't know, I'm going to lock my doors because I'm afraid someone's going to break in. And I'm not saying that I just leave my doors open, but what I'm saying is, what is the basis? Because when you have the basis of fear, what you're doing is you're bringing more of that to you. So if you are afraid, it's better to not do whatever it is, because most likely, you have that fear for a reason of, you probably shouldn't be doing this. That's why you're afraid. And, a lot of people are attracted to fear too. I mean, there's that, thrill seekers and that kind of thing. I might die and it's so awesome. I feel alive when I'm about to die. That kind of thing. That's something that it's a false sense of life, when you have to feel like you're going to die in order to feel like you're alive. And, there's nothing wrong with that. I think some people go through that along their journey where they're like, oh my God, I'm going to die, or I don't feel like I'm alive. I need to feel like I'm going to die in order to, that's like extreme sports or something, or maybe extreme drugs even. But the point I'm trying to make is, when you're doing actions based out of fear, it's a continual monopoly effect of that. So as soon as you can pull out of it and say, you know what, I'm going to do actions and base them out of love. Okay, I have to find my daughter's bus. That's probably going to be here any minute. Then that's when you can have it guide you in a way where, okay, I don't have to do something because, and I hope that this is actually letting me talk and it's not like just not working, but I'll figure it out before I actually post it. But anyhow, so yeah, just use that as a basis for your actions. And if you are in fear, then just be like, you know what, I need another way to look at this, because right now the way I'm feeling, it's not right. And then take a step back, as long as you can. Hopefully take a step back. If it's obviously a situation that you can't, then you have to do what you have to do. And there's nothing wrong with doing it out of fear. It's just that it'll come back to you again. So you're going to just have to keep continually choosing until you can choose out of it. And there's nothing wrong with that, because time doesn't exist. So at the end of the day, you have all the time in the world. All right, later, loves. My daughter's list is here. Bye.